Hello, Yubi. I'm here for an actual Transformers thingy this time. My camera's slipping down still. Hunt for the Decepticons Ironhide, the Deluxe guy. Now, I'm not going to put him into alt mode because I've just had him in alt mode before I did this review. But basically, he's the perfect representation of his alt mode, as you see on screen. Very little, I mean, he initially looks very panelly, but he really isn't. These panels down here form his truck bed, and you can barely tell you can barely see it. I mean, okay, you can see like a bit of his feet hanging out by his back thing, but other than that, it's absolutely perfect. But where he really shines is his robot mode here. And as you can see, his face, he has beautiful detailing, especially on his face. Is that going to focus? I don't know if that's going to focus. But, oh, there you go, you can see there. Beautiful detailing and paint apps on his face. In fact, his whole body is just beautifully done. Lots of character in this. This is where the Deluxe guy shines over the Voyager versions. Let me just put the camera back down. This is where the Deluxe guy shines over the Voyager versions. The Voyager ones, yeah, they look like him, but they don't really have much in the way of personality. They don't show off the character. Well, they don't to me anyway. I don't know what it is about them, they just never really grabbed me. Whereas this guy, as soon as I saw him, it's like, yep, I'm having that Ironhide, because Ironhide is awesome in the films. And no, he's not his G1 incarnation, he is the movie version of Ironhide, who is a gun-ho madman, who likes to roll around a lot. And I like that about him. What I also like about this figure is he's not actually the standard flat grey. I don't think there's any of that anywhere on him. His legs is sort of a bluish grey, which fits very nicely, I have to say. Yeah, okay, he's got a bit of kibble here, but other than these back shin pieces here, he doesn't really have too much kibble. I mean, yeah, he's got some panels, he's a bit panelly, but these can be rearranged to form armour plating however you want, and these lock together to form a proper back, which is beautiful. He's a proper back, it's not just random rubbish like that hanging about. They've actually put in the effort to close that up. And he has full-size smokestacks as well. You can't go wrong with full-size smokestacks. But yes, I mean, articulation-wise, all he's missing articulation-wise is a waist, which is a shame because if he did have a waist, you could just get some pretty sweet poses out of him. But you can still have him firing off his cannons, Decepticons and parents and whoever else he wants to shoot at, and get some nice, you can, yeah, like that. Quality poses. Well, I don't know if that's, you would class that as a quality pose, but there you go. The transforming him, he's fine except for trying to flip his head up. That's a bit awkward, which is why I am not transforming him into alt mode for this. But I also like, another way how I like this guy over the Voyager version is he doesn't have giant oversized guns. Now everyone usually complains about G1 Megatrons having oversized fusion cannons, masterpiece, but no one ever does anything wrong. No one ever complains about movie Ironhides. No, he can be lopsided. No one ever complains about movie Ironhide's giant oversized cannons. These are a nice size. Really, my only gripe with the figure is this cannon here. I would prefer if it was a screen accurate one like this one over here, but instead we have this one, which is which is actually his gimmick. You can spring that off. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this on camera. I've got a new camera, so I may as well make sure I'm using the new camera. Hang on, a little awkward. Flick his legs out, flip them open, and you have a nice little combat drone like what you get in the game, Revenge of the Fallen game, but not the PS2 version. Because heavens to Betsy, you get you get all the good stuff on the PS2 version. That annoys me, that the PS2 just doesn't get any love anymore. Well, I suppose it is a bit of an outdated thing. But yeah, they just keep importing the Wii games onto it now. Actually, they don't even do that anymore, do they? Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, it's a nice little addition. I would have preferred if he had the proper cannon instead, but you know, and this can store. You can have this cannon here. You can actually, when I remember where the hinge is, flick it open like that. So when you're transforming him into alt mode, you can either have this sat on the truck bed. He's gone off screen. Why didn't anyone tell me he was going off screen? You can have it sitting on top of the truck bed like that, or you can clip it in there. So when he goes together, I think it would be that way around. Would it be that way around? Would it be that way around? I don't know, but basically it fits into there. So you can have it stored away and out of sight in vehicle mode. But all in all, this is a beautiful, beautiful little figure. Great detailing all over him. Great paint apps as well. You would expect this kind of thing from Takara, but no. They have actually gone all out with this figure and put lots of great little touches in, like his feet down here, and well, I showed you earlier his head and all that good excuse me, all that good stuff. I think they're reissuing this guy with like a trans-scan thingamabobby for Dark of the Moon. Won't be getting that. It looks nice, but yeah, that's a bit too gimmicky. But no, if you want a nice representation of movie Ironhide that's full of character and you don't give two hoots about scale, you can't go wrong with this guy over the Voyager. He's cheaper, he's smaller, so he's got more space on your shelf, and he looks every part the bit the Voyager does. All in all, I am so glad I picked him up. Also, they've also, nice little touch on his front bumper. I don't know if you can see that, but they've got road armor engraved on there hang on, there, which would become his front bumper, and they've got the logo under here as well, which, you know, like I say, Hasbro, they didn't have to put all those they didn't have to put all of that stuff in, but they did. And because they did, they have made a truly fantastic little Deluxe. I love him to bits. You will love him to bits, unless you're one of these nutters who is obsessed with scale. He gets 2 thumbs up from me. I don't know why I've given him 2 thumbs up. I never give anyone 2 thumbs up, but there you go.